Here we go again. Here we go again. Rumors, rumors, rumors. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I want to get right into this and I want to discuss this right here. My last video, I talked about a little bit of the technical alpha, a little bit of what I saw in the technical alpha, and some things that reminded me of Splinter Cell and why that might mean we're not getting a Splinter Cell game, or possibly why we are, because you know how Ubisoft is. They create different elements, components, and systems, and then they just integrate it into all their games. So, but that's another discussion, especially when we see more things and things drop, and I could maybe talk about it without the NDA spoiling anything. So right here, look at this. A new leak out of GameStop seems to suggest that Ubisoft will reveal a new Splinter Cell during E3 2019. Why? Spotted by whoever that guy is, yesterday GameStop had Splinter Cell Sam Fisher goggles up for pre-order as part of its E3 collectibles. And then adding fuel to the fire today, it suddenly delisted the item, almost as if it spilled the beans and was contacted by Ubisoft. Meanwhile, who cares? The Ubisoft employee went on Twitter. He was on Twitter and was like, where was he? Somewhere in Europe. In Europe, talking about Splinter Cell for E3. Interestingly, the listing says the item will be made available on November 1st of this year. But the game comes out, Breakpoint comes out October 4th, right? So November 1st, a month later, they're dropping this, which means Splinter Cell can be like a March release. You know how Ubisoft likes those second quarter-ish releases. Though, 2017, we got Wildlands, right? And it was 2016, or was it? Did we get Wildlands first? No, The Division and Wildlands. Yeah, it was like The Division in March. That next year, Wildlands came out. And then now this year, The Division came out in March. Now next year will be like a Splinter Cell, which is why I think Breakpoint surprised everyone for the October launch, which I think last year was Odyssey. So Ubisoft is they're just spitting out titles. And they're good too. All the games are good. So imagine we get a Splinter Cell. In other words, the date checks out, and the date seems to suggest that when a new Splinter Cell will hit. Yo, March. I'm convinced. Even though I just posted a video saying I don't know if we're gonna get a Splinter Cell because of what I experienced in Breakpoint. There are some Splinter Cell-ish feelies, things that feel like Splinter Cell in the game that I don't want to get into right now. Maybe after E3, when we see more, I'll be able to talk about and let you guys what was going on in my head. But now, like seeing things like this, and I'm confused, man. They can't be doing all this on purpose. They can't be. I'm gonna have to do this video over. Hello. Okay. I'll keep it going. Who cares? Who cares? People get phone calls all the time. So yeah, let's keep going. Now it's worth pointing out that the image that accompanies the listing from Splinter Cell Blacklist, which is to say, the listing is from Splinter Cell Blacklist, which is to say it's not new. It's possible it's merely a placeholder of sorts, but it's odd GameStop has that image for the product. Oh, this is the placeholder. All this is to say, take this with a grain of salt. There's been rumblings, reports, rumor leaks, and even some possible teases that new Splinter Cell is in the works, but at the moment, Ubisoft hasn't confirmed anything. The latest rumor involving the game actually claims that after multiple canned projects, Ubisoft is currently not making a new entry in the Stealth series. Which leads me to the other side of the argument with what I saw with Breakpoint. I think they're really kind of they're merging these things where it's kind of like, all right, I know you guys want Splinter Cell, but here's some things to keep you held over. But the Splinter Cell in Wildlands, the Sam Fisher mission, things like this, the dude on Twitter, why are they doing this to us? They know Splinter Cell fans are diehard addicts of that game, of the stealth genre. Oh man. For more news, media information, people are previous coverage, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. You let me know what you think. You let me know how you're feeling about this. I think it's too much buildup at this point not to have a Splinter Cell game. You're building it up so much that if this E3, 2019 E3, does not have Splinter Cell in the lineup for a 2020 launch, people are going to be pissed. People were pissed last year because we saw the Sam Fisher mission in Wildlands, and we thought we were getting a Splinter Cell that E3. We thought that was like the hat tip. Like, we got you guys. We know what you want. And nothing. They went silent. So they did that back then with a mission. So all this stuff, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Ubisoft they're playing games with the Splinter Cell fans. And now with does it make sense to have Breakpoint and then Splinter Cell right afterwards, since they're kind of similar genres? Not really. Not if they go back to the core stealth of what Splinter Cell is and make it a pure stealth game, more of a sandbox than an open world. Then you have the best of both worlds. With you got your Breakpoint, hop online, play with people, you kill the whole world. Then you have your Splinter Cell, real stealth core mechanics. They go back to the roots, but with imagine a 2000. When did Splinter Cell first come out? 04? 01? I think it was like 01. Yeah. Might have been like 01. I don't remember. All I know is that imagine that type of Splinter Cell today. The way he moved and responded to the analog, creating that today. Whew. Oh man. So anyway, I just wanted to run this by you guys and give you the 411, let you know what I thought. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Are you guys still looking forward to Splinter Cell? Has the genre died? Kind of like us old SOCOM fans. We have closure on SOCOM. We've kind of let it go. It is what it is. What's the game? I forget what's the game that they're making that's similar to it. But anyway, comment down below. Let me know how you feel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.